Hello YouTube, welcome to another reaction video. This time we have another special program for Honkai Star Rail, version 2.4, which we're going back to the Luofu. I don't mind that, I really don't. As you can see, the special program happened already. I'm not watching it live. It's 46 minutes long. Or I guess 40 minutes, because without counting the countdown. We're just gonna get into it. I don't know what is coming, but hopefully something good.
But long story short, work pressure is really starting to wear me down.
Right, let's put on the... Oh, there's no subtitles? Oh.
I have just the thing, Mr. Albert. Take 2 mace of Heavenward Pepper,
Ooh.
3 tails of 7-star chili, and half a caddy of millet pepper.
That's
Remove
just...
the seeds and grind together with a splash of prickly ash cooking wine.
He will die if he eats
Apply
that.
the mixture evenly and rinse after 20 minutes. Finally, apply a layer of starch, which will induce a detoxifying sweat. Good for the mind and the soul.
No. Albert, how did you fall for that?
Albert's not the only one exhausted around here. I should detoxify too.
Well, Miss Yunli, start out by blanching some ingredients in a premium broth, but make sure it utilizes plenty of premium dried chilies.
I see digestion issues on the horizon. Some coriander should help with that.
Stay your hand! Return that evil herb at once! Unthinkable.
What the fu... I don't know if I like this guy.
Coming back to
I
this
do like
place
spicy
brings back
food,
so
but
many
come on.
memories. You know?
Boba.
There you are. Everyone, this way.
The Xianzhou Luofu will be holding the Luminary Combat Art Ceremony. Your presence
Ooh.
would be greatly appreciated.
The war dance. What the f...
Right on time.
She's wall running?
Hello there. Hey, old metal. Which one?
Really? The first thing they show us is her feet. The first thing, nothing else, it's just the feet. There's nothing there, straight up, she just has like a bracelet. So they did it specifically for feet. What are these enemies? They look wicked. Anyway.
One do you want to strike? Oh, all of them?
That's a huge ass sword.
Master Yunli, look at how hard I've been training.
Okay. How does March...
10 of you.
I really need to know how does March get to this
Shackling
point.
prison on the Luofu is
Oh, we're going to the
different from
prison.
one on the Yaoqiu. It's completely underwater.
Ooh.
Wherever crowds gather, there is always an undercurrent.
I wanted to go to the prison so bad. Not like as a prisoner, but you know.
Have a meal before you leave.
My first
Ooh, Henya. Hanya is the beach. Oh, okay.
is the flesh and blood of my fellow kindred.
My condolences, Miss Hanya.
Memories of chasing. Glory,
Wait, this looks crazy.
come back.
If this is what they want, I'm always up for a
Oh
challenge.
yeah. I love her. Okay, not gonna lie. This update looks crazy. Okay, let's see what happens here. I'm really excited just by the trailer alone. Oh, the codes are down below in the description. I will skip these. I don't want to skip too much. There's no preview here. What happened? Oh. Wait, is March wearing thigh highs? Oh, fuck. Anyway. Yeah, I'm really excited just based on the trailer alone. That was cool as fuck.
Whether or not your world has a day-night cycle.
Xianzhou Juming delegate, present.
Xianzhou Yaoqiu delegate, present.
Xianzhou Luofu delegate present.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
And good evening.
They stole
And
his
to all
line.
our viewers far and wide, welcome to the version 2.4 finest duel under the pristine blue special
What a
program.
name.
As always, your avian buddy Albert's here to guide you through.
I love
Hi,
Albert.
everyone. I'm Yunli, a sword master from the Juming.
And I'm Jiaoqiu. I may have the appearance of a chef, but I'm actually a healer.
Greetings, everyone. It's
What
been a
part
while.
of him looks like
I
a chef?
trust you're well.
What?
A pleasure to have you
Hello?
three in the studio. Now, the Penacony vacation has drawn to a close, and the crew of the Astral Express
Yeah, sadly.
bound for a familiar destination, the Xianzhou Luofu, which is precisely why this program has invited Xianzhou friends, old and new, to welcome trailblazers
Mostly
back
new.
to an old stomping ground. Speaking of which, General Jinyuan, isn't this your first time on the special program?
It is?
It is indeed, Mr. Albert.
What?
And I am deeply honored. Had I known of your program's culinary
I didn't know
delights,
that.
I would never have delayed.
Bon appetit, General. I hate to bring this up, but our catering costs for this episode were kind of spicy. If you'd
Yeah.
like to leave a tip, we'd be extremely...
Wait a minute. What's this hot pot got to do with you anyway? Didn't the pink-haired fox prepare it?
Pink?
Well, I'm a hot pot enthusiast, after all. Where I go, the spice.
Wait, you're
follows.
telling me this guy is pink-haired? In what world is this pink?
Your
Hello?
illustrious presence is payment enough, dear friends. Dinner's on me.
That looks blonde to me.
Gentlemen, your delicious morality will not be forgotten, good sir.
Let's cut to the chase already. Why are we here anyway?
It's like this. I
Mhm.
assume you all received an invitation from the Seat of Divine Foresight, welcoming you to the Luminary War Dance.
Yep, it's a
The
martial
war
arts
dance.
ceremony. Competitors battle it out in a flash
I am
of
expecting
swords,
sick
all for
combat
the title
cutscenes,
of
but who
Sword
knows?
Champion.
As a matter of fact, the War Dance is a festival commemorating the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knight's triumphant resistance against the abominations of abundance.
Okay.
As you know, the Luofu's ambrosial arbor crisis was only recently resolved.
Yeah, that is
Now
true.
is the time to regroup and raise our spirits, which is why we have chosen this moment to convene the War Dance. It is also for this reason that the title of Sword Champion will not be decided in this ceremony.
It won't.
Oh,
I fear Master
Oh,
Yenching will
interesting.
be bitterly disappointed.
Fear not, Mr. Jiaoqiu. This war dance isn't
who
only
cares
a
about
morale
Yanqing?
test. It's also an invitation to allies and friends, a display of peace, and an important duty for the Cloud Knights. That's why Yanqing has taken it upon himself to accompany the Trailblazers for the duration.
Exactly
oh
right.
really?
In the version 2.4 Trailblazer
Out of every
Continuance
character,
mission,
it has to be
find a school
Yanqing.
under the pristine blue one.
Ah.
Trailblazers
Part
will
one.
witness
Oh.
Yanqing's assiduous side.
Oh yeah, I
And
guess the
his
next
new
patch is also Luofu.
I get it. One person, not enough. You need our help, right?
Such a distinguished occasion surely merits the attendance of other esteemed guests.
Of course, the Xianzhou Yaoqing delegation will be led by none other than the Merlin's Claw, General Fei Xiao. At her side,
My
two
entire
senior
life I thought
advisors,
Fei Xiao was a
Zhao
dude,
Zhou,
but I'm glad I was
Li
wrong.
Zhao, as well as Moza.
And as for the Xianzhou Juming, me and Grandpa,
Grandpa?
General Huaiyan, the famous Flaming Heart, will be represented.
How old is
Be
he?
they friends from near or far, we will welcome them with open arms. This promises to be quite the war dance.
I don't want to lower your spirits, but I heard that the Trailblazers' arrival doesn't always coincide with a happy...
That is true.
I mean, wasn't everyone fighting in the trailer?
3 Arbiter Generals in the same place at the same time? Not a good sign.
That's not
I don't
all.
know, I would feel really
Rumors are
safe.
circulating through the Alliance that General Jingyuan's conduct during the Ambrosial Arbor crisis may have violated certain laws of the land.
Ooh.
Could it really be that...
Oh boy, I knew where we'd get out. It's true that the other two generals will arrive on the Luofu with a certain assignment. If you want to know the details, then ready yourself for the upcoming Trailblaze continuing story.
Let us refrain from needless anxiety. The Luofu will ensure a spectacular war dance.
Right,
I hope so.
geez, let's lighten the mood. I want to talk about my legendary new Swordmaster apprentice. She's been getting a lot of attention.
Ooh, about
she
March.
gets her own intro, right?
March 7th? Of course! With the war dance
How does
right
this
around the
happen
corner,
that March
couldn't
is-
help herself. She set out on her own martial arts journey. Stay tuned. We've got more intel on that coming up on the program.
Okay.
Which reminds me, the war dance ceremony is set to span versions 2.4 and 2.5. The
Yeah,
Ambrosial
yeah,
Arbor
yeah.
crisis might be in the past.
I figured
but
that.
the Trailblazers will continue to be important witnesses to the Xianzhou Luofu's ongoing story.
This separation has been difficult. We've missed the Trailblazers dearly.
I
Here's
missed you
hoping
too,
the
Jimmy.
Xianzhou Luofu can bring everyone new and exciting experiences.
Can't wait!
Ah, the
Why does
broth
he
is
have
ready.
glow sticks?
Shall we add any extra seasonings?
Add 'em all! We gotta make the most of the occasion. It's not every day we get to catch up with the Xianzhou pals. Ooh, and speaking of pals, version 2.4 will be introducing a brand new map. The
Oh,
Shackling Prison.
yeah.
These pals of yours.
I
they're
want
all
to
in
see more of
prison?
the map.
Not all of them, not in the
Can
traditional
we get
sense.
some cool
The
visuals,
Shackling Prison
please?
is under the Ten Lords Commission Administration. It's where Shui Yi and Hanya work.
The Shackling
Ah.
Prison is where we detain criminals.
Wait, you go
It's
there
cold,
from
and
here?
forbidding entrance is located below the waters of Scale Gorge waterscape.
How did
That does look creepy.
people get
An
there
individual
before
must first
it
stand trial
emerged?
before being escorted to their cell.
Dude,
For those
oh, it's
guilty
like
of
the what, I don't
particularly
remember what
heinous-
it's called, but it is like a very famous like prison design. When the guards are in the middle and they can overlook anything around them, that's cool.
Crimes.
That's a cool
We
design.
reserve special cells of
This
biting
looks
cold
big.
or searing heat.
A fucking
The
volcano?
interrogations of Blade and Locha were conducted in just such a place.
Oh,
Doesn't sound like an easy place to
how
spring
big
a
is this
prison
area?
break.
What the hell?
You can say that again. The Ten Lords Commission keeps
Oh,
a
Fushan's
watch
so
alive,
tiny.
and the routes to the cells are tangled webs filled with carefully designed mechanisms. Those seeking
Okay.
access must first overcome innumerable tests of
For
fortitude.
more of these
It would
puzzles.
appear
Those are
the
cool.
Shackling Prison is the haunt of wolf-like monsters.
These look sick.
Orson?
That's right. The Borisin are ruthless beyond measure.
Oh, shit.
Infamous for their inborn moon rage. Upon entering battle, the Borisin share
Bloodlust.
stacks of bloodlust. When bloodlust reaches a certain number of stacks, they enter the moon rage state and become enhanced.
Yo, this Fushan
Ooh,
sucks. She
watch
doesn't
your step,
tank
Trailblazer.
anything. What the
happened to
fuck?
catching up with pals?
Nah, I'm fine. My
I'm
Aventurine
sure
is
Shui Yi and
unkillable.
Hanya would love you to go and express your sympathies. Anyway, with the new map out of the way, it's time we talked about our new friends from the Zhumin
Oh,
and the
yeah.
Starting with a gifted young girl, Yunli.
Show me. I'm not gonna be pulling for anyone this patch, but I'm still curious, you know? This sword is so fucking big, bro. Why did you do that? What the fuck? She just throws it. She's just throwing the sword.
I'm from the Xianzhou Juming, a
Dude.
ship known for its unrivaled
Okay, that was
craftsmanship.
sick.
As the records
But
show,
obviously the
some
old has to have a
60
feat
or
shop. Like, it
70%
couldn't
of all
not
the
have it, right?
Xianzhou's armory comes from the artisans
Oh,
of the
also,
Juming.
I'm gonna say a quick thing. When this artwork first was drip marketed on Twitter, when I noticed this little thing here, I immediately thought of the Eclipse from Berserk. I even made a tweet about that. It's straight up, it
Ever
straight up
since I
looks
was
just
little,
like it.
I've studied sword mastery and weapons forging with my grandpa. I mean, the Flaming Heart.
Wait,
Why?
she's his
Grandpa's
granddaughter?
always been nice to me. He loves me, you know?
Miss Yunli is a talented young lady fascinated with swords. swords. She sees renowned swords as treasures. Some say she can even communicate with them directly.
Oh,
To her, swords are more honest than
interesting.
people. She lives by the phrase, swords make acquaintances, fighting makes friends.
Oh? It so happens that
Interesting.
on the Luofu there is an able young man with a similar love of the sword. I have a feeling you two might get along.
You mean Yanqing? He doesn't know the first thing about swords. He collects them like they're going out of fashion, then never uses them. I can hear those blades
Okay.
crying from here.
Seems like you
So does
guys
she
don't
use
share
every sword in
everything,
existence then?
And not to mention, see the giant sword I use? Forged him myself. He might
Oh,
not be complete, but he's already stronger than anything out there.
Weapons of
Interesting.
this caliber usually get their own name. What do you call them?
Not bad, Feathers. Finally,
Feathers?
someone who understands swords. I gave him a unique name for the ages. Old Metal.
can you do a Bankai though?
It has a ring.
Because if you
about
can't,
it.
you're
I
not
like
that
it
good at
too.
using swords.
Me and Old Metal have a deep connection. Every time I get into a scrap, I ask Old Metal, which one do you want to strike? Old Metal usually says something like, let's start here and end there. To which I reply, oh, all of them? All right.
Okay.
Old Metal's adorable manner belies his formidable stature.
Yunli might be young, but she's confident and unafraid to speak her mind. It's time we took a look at her skills.
Oh, yeah.
As a physical type character,
Dude,
following the
I
path of
cannot get over
destruction,
this sword.
gentle persuasion isn't really my style. When using my skill, I restore my own HP while dealing
Oh.
physical damage to a single target and adjacent
Self-heal?
enemies.
What really sets Yunli apart in combat is the way she counters the enemy.
Wait.
When attacked,
Look. She has like a... What? Get this horn out of here. She has these weird little, like, things here. You see? Like a little circles. I wonder what
immediately
that
launches
is.
a counter on the attacker, dealing damage to the target and adjacent enemies.
Bears a grudge and
Don't
knows
kill the
friend from
bug.
foe. She doesn't mess around.
Don't kill
You
it.
gotta use the enemy's
No.
strength against them. After
No.
using my ultimate, I acquire the parry state, which allows me to sustain lower damage and taunt all enemies.
Oh, wait.
In addition, my
Oh.
ordinary counter is upgraded to
Come on.
powerful counter, which deals higher damage.
That's
you
a counter.
seem well versed in the art
That
of
is
a counter.
A counter.
One assumes that surprise attacks during exploration aren't a concern for you.
Nope. When using my technique, I obtain a special effect for a set duration.
Which
if an
is?
enemy launches an attack during that duration, the attack is blocked. And upon entering battle, I launch a powerful counter
Oh.
on a random enemy.
That's a cool idea. I like that.
When a girl with
Damn,
a
not
giant
even
blade
5,000
comes running
damage?
straight for you.
Come on.
Which reminds me, in version
Ooh,
2.4,
finally.
Trailblazers will experience the
It's been
swords
so
of
long
Plowshare's
since a companion mission.
Granddad
Oh my
and
god.
granddaughter arrive on the Luofu from
The last one was in
Zhu
2.0,
bringing with
bro.
them a prize much sought after among the war dance competitors. Wait, you brought something else too? Let's see.
Sucks
save
that
that
only
for
one,
another
but
time, shall we?
it's better than
Now
nothing.
remember, Albert, the prize is for the war dance champion, not the
War
host.
dance.
So if Yunli is also set to compete, and were she to prevail, then wouldn't the prize return home with her to the Zhu Ming?
Not so fast now.
I mean,
Luofu has
yeah?
something to say about that. The Zhu Ming may have brought the prize, but they ain't leaving with it.
Watch us.
Easy now. External heat needs inner cooling, as
Stop.
they say.
Sounds like another difficult challenge for Yang Ching.
Why do you guys sound so right? Let's move on to another new character, shall we?
Yep.
Hailing from the Yaoqiu and soon to be making his appearance, it's military healer Jiaoqiu.
Also, now that I think about it, Link Sha, who comes out in 4.5, also is a healer. We're getting a healer twice in a row. That's strange. Whoa, what the fuck? Okay, that's pretty cool. That's
the
pretty
Yao
cool.
Qing's illustrious healer.
Wait, he's Nihility.
I've heard much about you.
You're too kind, General.
Wait,
My
what?
visit to the Luofu is only in
What?
aid of keeping a promise.
You owe someone a tasty meal?
Well, taste is secondary to nutrition, Miss Yunli.
I'm curious, Mr. Jiaoqiu. Under what circumstances would you usually open your eyes?
How is he Nihility healer?
Forgive me, but your beef is overcooked.
Huh?
Good one.
Seems like culinary emergencies are pretty eye-opening. But I digress. Mr. Jiaoqiu, why don't you introduce yourself a little more?
Yeah,
Well, I am employed as a military healer to the Yao Qing's General Fei Xiao. You could consider me one of her retainers. I'm accompanying the general to the Xianzhou Luofu for this war dance ceremony.
Huh, so what's with all the broths and ingredients then?
Well, you see, Miss Yunli,
It tastes
I
good.
believe in culinary medicine. The notion that we are what we eat. The arts of cooking and healing are one and the same.
So,
which is why I
if I
spend
eat a
so much
burger,
time
I'm a
delving
burger?
into the spicy miracles of medicinal
Cool.
cuisine.
A meal is not simply a merry occasion,
What am I, a
but an
cow?
opportunity for food to work quiet wonders for our biological systems. Isn't that beautiful?
Why bother dividing the pot into 9 sections if you're gonna eat from all of them?
It probably
I'm
doesn't
a
mix well.
self-confessed chow hound, Miss Yunli. I eat, and then I leave.
Oh, you ain't going anywhere yet, Doctor. Delicacies aside, let's talk some more about that healing of yours.
Yeah.
Before you came under General Fei Xiao's command, you were well known in the Xianzhou Yao Qing's Alchemy Commission. You went on to cut your teeth as a military healer with the Cloud Knights on campaigns for the hunt.
Come on, tell me, how
I
does
heard you
Nihility
decided to
heal?
retire,
How
only
does that
returning to
work?
service at the personal request of the Cauldron Master.
Some people prefer work to leisure, I suppose.
Well, I am fortunate enough to be respected for my craft. Some even go so far as to deem me a miracle cure.
As
Oh,
General Fei Xiao's strategist, Jiaoqiu applies his taste for spice to battlefield tactics. Combat is a bubbling broth, with each side occupying one half of Yunyang Hot Pot.
Indeed. Battles are marked by myriad changes, constantly evolving in a dance of yin and yang.
okay, that's what his
Well
hotpot
said,
looked
General.
like.
They say foxes are cunning creatures. Seems like Mr. Jiaoqiu is no exception. I think it's time we took a look at what our delicious doctor can do on the battlefield.
Well, about time. I am a fire-type character on the path of nihility. When using my technique during exploration, I create a special dimension.
Oh,
After entering battle with an enemy within the dimension, I inflict them with fire damage. And there's a possibility of following up with a stack of Ashen Roast debuff.
So,
what's that?
cooking the enemy alive?
Ashen Roast
That's kinda
turns up the
metal.
heat by causing enemies to sustain greater damage. Any attack that Jiaoqiu lands
Natasha?
on an enemy has a chance of inflicting Ashen Roast.
Indeed. Case in point, if I were to use my skill to deal blast damage, there would be a
Okay.
chance of simultaneously inflicting a stack of Ashen Roast on the target.
Did you just throw spices into the battlefield?
Sharp eyes, General. After
What?
launching my ultimate, the battlefield becomes an enormous yuanyang hot pot. The enemies are trapped in a searing broth, which inflicts damage on each and every one of them. At the same time, the effects of Ashen Roast are compounded for enemies inflicted with the debuff.
Okay.
In line with the current highest number of stacks. Immediately after, a field appears, which lasts for a set number of turns.
Whew, all these hot pot visuals are making me hungry again. What does this field do exactly?
Enemies within the
Yeah.
field sustain greater ultimate damage. And
Oh,
during their action,
interesting.
there's a chance they will be inflicted by a stack of Ashen Roast.
Oh, it would follow that if, for example, Acheron were on the team, you would be able to help her acquire ultimate charges more quickly.
Absolutely right.
Okay,
Nice
interesting.
of you to invite
Wait,
the enemy to dinner.
so he's a military healer, but he doesn't heal in game? What? Why? Okay,
Before showing
that's
them the door.
strange.
The last meal they'll ever experience. Word of advice? Order out next time, fellas. Well, we've got to know new friends from both the Zhuming and the
Show me
Yao
March.
Jing.
Show me March. Come
Let's
on.
turn our gaze to the version 2.4 banner info.
Well,
In
where's
version
March?
2.4's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star
Hua Hua.
character Yunli, as well as the limited 5-star character Hua Hua. The limited 5-star light cones, Dance at Sunset,
Okay.
and Night of Fright will be boosted.
A cat is a human's best friend.
You certainly have a cat-like energy to you, Miss Yunli.
Let's move swiftly
Wait.
on to this version's
You cannot pull March. What the how do you get... Okay.
second half warp event, which boosts
How do you
limited
get
5-star
March?
characters Jiaoqiu and Masked Fool
Also,
Sparkle.
Sparkle is
In
huge.
addition, the drop rates for the limited 5-star
Oh,
light
but we
cones,
have a
those many
March
springs,
light cone.
and Earthly Escapade will be boosted.
How do we get March?
Another eye-opening moment for our fox friend.
Moments spent in the cool shade of an old tree should be used for admiring the surrounding scenery.
Couldn't agree more. And I almost forgot. The version 2.4 warp banner will feature
Poised to
a blue on
bloom.
your face on the 4-star light cone. Poised to bloom.
She has the presence of a true
It's harmony.
swordmaster. Someone's been taking their training seriously.
Mm-hmm. Without further
Okay,
ado,
interesting.
Let's take a closer look at the fruits of March 7th's journey as a sword
Tell me how to
master
get her.
apprentice.
How do I get this March? Okay, I like this outfit a lot. Really good. Why is this Boba? You're telling me her ult is Boba?
On returning to
Okay,
the
that was
CN
cool.
show,
That was
March
cool.
7th is brimming with excitement for the upcoming war dance and decides to learn swordplay from Masters Yunli and
Wait, you're telling me
Yanjing.
that the light cone with March on it, this March on it, is Harmony, but she's Hunt. How? Why? Why is that a thing? What the fuck?
I still vividly remember instructing Yanqing in the way of the sword. Now he's already passing on his knowledge to others. How time flies.
March 7th might be a rookie, but she's also a natural. Her master taught her the best in Zhuming swordplay. So, naturally, she's
Okay.
made quick progress.
Yanqing is also March 7th's master. To deprive an inquiring mind of tuition is not in his nature.
All right, you
I
are,
really want to know
General.
how
I
this
heard that
happened.
March 7th was a bow and arrow user? Brave of her to take up the sword, and no doubt a challenge for her masters.
I'll say.
True.
Not to mention Yunli and Yanqing's swordplay isn't exactly similar. Will March 7th end up with a weird mix of styles?
You're overthinking things. If you're dedicated to the sword, you just need to swing it.
Follow
okay.
the sword and victory will follow. Well, we've done a lot of talking. Time to see March 7th.
Yeah, what does she
swordplay in
do?
action.
March 7th, the Hunt's basic attack deals imaginary damage. When using her skill, March
Okay.
7th selects a teammate as master and presents them with a special
Oh,
beverage to
Boba
increase
is in the
their
ult.
speed.
Okay.
A good apprentice.
As a promising young student, March 7th has a keen understanding of her master's style. When her master launches an attack or ultimate, March 7th acquires charges. When charges reach a set number of stacks, she immediately takes action again and obtains an enhanced basic
Oh.
attack. Her enhanced basic attack deals set hits of damage to a target enemy, with a
Oh,
chance
whoa.
of dealing further hits.
Just a chance?
She's a rookie, remember? Her moves might be a little rusty, but they can
Okay, that's
surprise you all the
interesting.
same. Depending on her master's path, her specific attacks possess additional effects.
Oh.
That's right. For example, masters on the paths of destruction, erudition, or the hunt can cause specific attacks to deal additional damage. And masters on the paths of nihility, harmony, preservation, or abundance can raise the toughness reduction of specific attacks.
Putting learning into practice.
That's cool.
Where do I find an apprentice? apprentice.
After using her ultimate, March 7th can deal damage to a target enemy while improving her next enhanced basic attack.
And for those who were wondering what having March as an apprentice is like, there you have it.
March 7th is humble and learns from all her allies. During exploration, for every time a teammate uses their technique, March 7th acquires a charge at the start of the next battle. When
Oh,
using her own
interesting.
technique, she regenerates energy at the start of the next battle.
It must be a great privilege to have an apprentice with such powers of perception.
Well, get this. Completing specific tasks in the version 2.4's Trailblaze Continuance will unlock March 7th the Hunt. Once unlocked, a path-switching option will appear in the character interface
Ooh,
for this.
that looks so cooler than the Trailblazer.
She
What the
certainly
fuck?
does have the aura of a heroine.
Ooh, I think we could all use a lie down.
How do you get
More
Eidolons?
exciting updates after the break.
How do you get Eidolons? Is it just the same ones as the regular March? Because if they are, then that's kinda crazy. Okay, once again, the code is in the description. I don't know if I will use that March, but it's cool. It's really cool.
Welcome back, Trailblazers. It's time we took a look. Version 2.4 is all new events. As the war dance approaches, guests and visitors from all corners are converging on the Luofu.
Ah, okay. I guess I got the answer to my
Harboring noble
question.
intentions. I'm sure all you remember a certain IPC representative by the name of Scott.
Oh,
Who the
the
fuck
Alliance
is Scott?
is very familiar with the conduct and deeds of the IPC.
Hardly surprising. Well, Scott is out to demonstrate that Xianzhou swordplay is no match for IPC tech. Ooh, not only does he have a mech-related provocation in store, but also wants to assert his authority through battle.
For real,
Okay.
I think me and Old Metal owe this guy a beating. Or 10.
Hold your horses, Miss Yunli. As a matter of fact, your apprentice got a little impulsive and took on the challenge. She's due to face off against her opponent in just 15 days' time.
A familiar turn of events. Are we able to assist Miss March in this endeavor?
Of course! To help March defeat this IPC rotten egg, Trailblazers will take up the position of personal trainer. The goal? Develop a 15-day crash course in swordplay.
15 days? Crash course? Mr. Albert, have you heard the proverb, haste makes waste?
Oh.
Have you heard the proverb, when needs must? Between me and Yan Qing, we've got the sword
What
skills
is
to
this?
provide the best crash course in town. Still, balanced training also requires rest,
That's so
relaxation,
cool.
and fun.
What the
The
hell?
fabled work-life balance. Sounds like you've got it figured out, Miss Yunli.
I love this so
Results?
much. What the
Money
fuck?
back.
I have a feeling Miss March will have some fortuitous encounters and crucial assistance along the way.
Oh, I might just have to offer a helping hand myself.
The encounters and sword training experiences that March accumulates will dictate the nature of the story's conclusion. The end
Oh.
result will always be a solo confrontation with Scott, though the nature of the showdown will also vary accordingly.
Okay, 3
Following the
Eidolons.
ending, Trailblazers can acquire Stellar Jade and March 7th, the Hunt's Eidolon.
With the combined assistance of her friends, surely Miss March will prevail over Scott.
Absolutely?
As long as a swordmaster is worthy of the sword in their hand, they have nothing to worry about.
Wise
Okay.
words indeed, Miss Yunli.
Oh.
Let's move on
Gosh,
to
guns.
another event. After leaving Penacony, I'm sure Trailblazers will remember with fondness their unpredictable old friends, the trash cans.
It would seem
I will
these
never
old
forget.
friends have appeared on the Xianzhou.
Up here they have. And a medical intern from Penacony is on the lookout for an assistant. Their goal? To complete a series of shoots to uncover the secrets of the Marastruck.
Wait, what? They're doing a trash can shoot?
You better believe it.
That
the
sounds
intern in
sick.
question is Randolph. And just like the Trailblazers, they're a
What
trash
the-
can enthusiast.
If you spend enough time in the cosmos, there's nobody you won't encounter. Trash can enthusiasts?
Oh,
Comes
what
with
the fuck?
territory.
During the event, Trailblazers must use the photography software
Okay.
provided by Randolph to take pictures of trash cans hidden among the crowds.
Different trash
I
cans
see.
mean different points, with some trash cans even adopting special movements. Do your best to get them all on film to maximize
interesting.
your points and complete
He
the
just-
stage objectives.
No.
And a friendly reminder, trash cans may appear unexpectedly and without warning. Trailblazers wishing to catch them all will need their wits about them.
Now, this event isn't confined to the CN show.
Wait.
Your old friends have also appeared in Bellabog. Rumor has it that Bellabog inhabitants have recently
How
been
many trash can
by
things
shadow
are there?
Unknown origin. To resolve this case, our trash can friends need the strength of Trailblazers and Bellabogians alike.
Okay.
That's the end of the trash can related content for this version. Right?
Don't speak too soon.
What? No way, there's more.
Trailblaze Friendship is Magic event. Trailblazers need to use specific
What the
characters to
fuck?
play the role of magician and summon a special trash can comrade, Letter Pony, to fight alongside them.
A trash can summoning magician.
What?
Does this sorcerer have any other notable abilities?
Of course! The magician's skill and ultimate will acquire all new
What
combat
the-
effects with the power to command mini-cans during battle. The mini-cans' attack and talent abilities will depend on which character wishes
What
to
the
summon them,
fuck?
adding further layers to the combat experience. For example, the skills of certain magicians summon mini-cans onto the battlefield up to a maximum of 5. The more mini-cans on the battlefield,
That's
the higher
insane.
the attack and the more energy regenerated
What
for the
the
magician.
fuck?
Classic trash.
Okay, I love that,
Get
honestly.
this. Some mini-cans can even enter an ultra gold state and receive extra buffs. And we've only scratched the surface. Trailblazers who wish to test the limits of magical trash can strength can do so in-game.
Ooh.
That's
The event will
crazy.
launch a new challenge stage daily, with 5 stages total and each stage split into 2 difficulties. After completing the Initiation Trial Challenge, Trailblazers can unlock the official trial difficulty for an even harder test.
See you on the battlefield, friends.
Okay, I like that. That sounds fun.
Don't go anywhere, Trailblazers. More exciting updates after the following broadcast.
Oh? Oh. Okay. Well, that sounds like not many events, but maybe I was just wrong. What's next? Oh, that looks fucking cool. What the hell? Oh, it's the art challenge. Okay. Anyway, let's see what's up next.
Welcome back, y'all. As
the
always,
usual.
in version 2.4, we'll be seeing the return of 10 free warps in the Gift of Odyssey check-in event.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Some comforts are here to stay.
And of course, there's also the double events. Planar
Fuck yeah.
Fisher and Garden of Plenty.
Remember to complete the simulated universe or divergent universe for double planar ornaments.
Mm-hmm.
Will do.
And we haven't even got to this version's system optimizations yet. Starting with the relic system. When using the filter function to screen
What?
relics already in your possession, filter choices can be saved for a faster selection process. Meanwhile, in the relic inventory, Trailblazers will find new quick lock and quick discard functions. When choosing relics for a character, relics will be sorted according to the character's relic set prioritization, with the most suitable relics appearing first.
Oh,
There's also a new feature
That's
for relic
really
substat
useful.
recommendations.
By using the recommended relics feature, not only can Trailblazers view a character's most frequently used relic set, but also the recommended main and
Oh.
subsidiary stats.
And finally, when checking Simulated Universe Interface and Cavern of Corrosion in the Interastral Peace Guide, Trailblazers can see recommended characters for the relics in question.
How considerate.
oh,
Now, to allow
That's
Trailblazers
really
to
cool.
come into faster contact with new versions, captivating events, and time-limited rewards, 2.4 has added an advanced access feature for both Trailblaze continuance and events.
So if a Trailblazer doesn't meet the prerequisite conditions for a given event, They can still experience the new version's events and missions?
That's cool.
You got it.
That's really cool.
Trailblazers who've reached level 21 will see a Play Now icon appear on the event page for events with advanced access eligibility. Just
I like that.
the icon,
That's useful
join
for
the
people.
Experience.
Now that's an optimization. Ready and waiting.
Finalities
In the
version.
mission catalog, missions with early access will feature a special icon. Maps yet to be unlocked will get temporary map teleportation access, while also featuring a special icon. Trailblazers can freely
That's cool.
switch between the displays for the normal map and the temporary maps unlocked as a result of advanced access event activation.
And what if Trailblazers achieve the normal event activation requirements during the course of early access?
Good question. In that case, the event will terminate the advanced activation state and the temporary map channel will close. However, game data will be retained and Trailblazers can continue participating in gameplay as normal through the event stream.
Which is when I get
Okay,
my hands
that's-
on the
that's
limited
good.
time event rewards.
In other news, in the not-too-distant future, a new episode of Knowing the Universe.
Oh,
will
that's
be
like the
upon us.
science-y thing.
We've invited celebrated novelist Yoshiki Tanaka to be with us on the program. Together, we'll be exploring thoughts and imaginings on the subject of the boundless universe. A huge thank you to Mr. Tanaka
These are fun to
for his
watch.
participation. Man, I can't wait to see that episode. And finally, intel on a mysterious collaboration destined for launch in 2025.
What?
Racing for impact.
For more info, stay tuned.
That's
for
crazy.
Official announcements, Trailblazers.
What the fuck?
That brings us to the end of the version 2.4.
I'm
special
not like a
program.
fan of Fate by any means, but this is
Returning
insane.
to the Cienjo, getting to know new Cienjo
What?
friends. You guys sure know how to get an old Alex
That's
excited.
crazy.
March be able to perfect her sword play?
3 Xianzhou generals in the same place at the same time.
Is there some hidden
knows
stuff?
what
No,
kind
I
of
don't think
sword
there's
is
anything
electrical.
secret.
Let us all bear witness to the future of the Xianzhou Luofu.
See you in the next one, Trailblazers.
Till next time.
Bye
See you next
then.
time.
Okay, that was good. I did like it a lot. The story seems to going crazy in this portion. As I said, the characters I'm not gonna pull. I think I'm gonna skip either way. Because, you know, Fei Xiao comes out next patch and I would really like to get her. But that's going to be it for today's reaction video, because we just finished it. If you enjoyed the reaction, make sure to leave a like. A subscription would be also very nice. And I'll see you soon. I just finished the Zenless story, so that should be coming in a few days, I think. So that's gonna be the next video, probably. Unless there is another unexpected video to react to. Who knows? Anyway, that's it for today. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.